Welcome back to Global Bike Trends. Today we're taking a deep dive into the 2026 BMW G310 GS, the compact adventure machine that continues to carry the GS spirit into the entry-level segment. If you've ever wanted a bike that blends urban practicality with weekend adventure potential, this one is worth a closer look. The 310 GS has always been about accessibility, and the 2026 model keeps that promise while refining the experience. At its core is a 313cc, liquid-cooled, single-cylinder engine producing around 34 horsepower and roughly 28 Nm of torque. These aren't earth-shattering numbers, but what they offer is a balanced, friendly character, easy for beginners, engaging enough for experienced riders who want something light and flexible. Paired with a smooth 6-speed gearbox and a slipper clutch, gear shifts feel controlled, especially during aggressive downshifting. On real-world roads, the 310 GS is energetic without being overwhelming. It performs confidently in city environments with quick low to mid-range response, and on highways it can comfortably cruise near triple-digit speeds. While it's not meant for high-speed cross-country touring, it holds its own on longer rides if you manage expectations and keep the revs in its sweet spot. The design stays unmistakably GS. You get the tall upright posture, the signature beak-like front, sculpted tank, and angular bodywork that echoes the larger 850 and 1250 GS models. The 19-inch front wheel and long travel suspension give it a rugged stance while also enhancing stability on rough or uneven surfaces. BMW has kept ergonomics rider-friendly, a comfortable seat, wide handlebars, well-positioned foot pegs, and an overall posture that's relaxed enough for daily commutes and steady enough for weekend trail exploration. The suspension setup includes upside-down front forks and a rear monoshock with preloaded adjustability. This combination absorbs potholes, gravel, and broken tarmac better than most street-oriented 300cc machines. It's not a hardcore off-roader, but light trails, forest paths, and rural roads are definitely within its comfort zone. Dual-channel ABS gives confident braking, and depending on the market, the rear ABS can be switched off to give more control on dirt. Features on the 2026 model remain simple but practical. You get LED lighting, fuel injection, an assistant slipper clutch, and a digital display that provides essential data like speed, gear position, fuel level, and trip readings. BMW keeps the electronics straightforward and no complex modes or overly high-tech systems, making it approachable for riders who just want to hop on and ride. Fuel capacity sits around 11 liters, giving an efficient range suitable for daily use and short touring trips. Weight hovers near 170 kilograms, which strikes a good balance between stability and maneuverability. In tight city traffic, the bike feels slim and manageable, while on open roads it stays planned and unpredictable. In terms of pricing, the 310 GS lives in the entry-level adventure bracket. It's positioned as one of the most accessible ways to get into the BMW GS family without stretching to premium middleweights. And that is one of its biggest selling points. You're not just buying a small motorcycle, you're buying the GS experience in a compact, affordable form. What sets the 2026 G310 GS apart is its versatility. It works for commuters who face rough roads daily. It works for new riders wanting their first adventure-style machine. It works for experienced riders who want a second bike that's simple, efficient, and fun. And it carries the GS badge, something that comes with both heritage and credibility. To sum it up, the 2026 BMW G310 GS isn't about extreme power or advanced electronics. It's about balance, practicality, and opening the door to adventure riding without the intimidation or cost of bigger bikes. For city riders craving freedom on weekends, or anyone wanting a dependable all-rounder in the lightweight adventure class, the 310 GS continues to hit the right notes.